All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Judson Women's Leadership Conference, and we are with Alison Crowther this morning
right.
of the Red Bandana Project. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to be here.
Yes, a lot of great things are going to go on today, and you're actually a speaker here today.
Yes, I am.
You will be speaking here today. And as we were talking a little bit earlier, you know, my husband was military, and I always say September 11th was the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm sure a lot of us can relate as well as yourself. So share with us.
Well, we lost our beloved son on September 11th. He was an equities trader for Sandler O'Neill and Partners. He worked on the 104th floor of the South Tower, but he was also a fully trained volunteer firefighter and member of Empire Hook and Ladder Company out in Upper Nyack, where he grew up, where we live still. So he. After many months, we actually were able to uncover what happened to him. He was lost, but his body was recovered in March of 2002. And in May of 2002, I was reading the story, Fighting to Live as the Towers Died. And in there were references to this mysterious man wearing a red bandana, saving lives, putting out fires. It turns out he made multiple trips between the 78th floor sky lobby and the about 61st floor where there was clear air, bringing victims down, going back up into the sky lobby and getting more people off and down. He was ultimately recovered with Lieutenant Donald Burns, who was incident commander for the FDNY of the South Tower.
Wow! What a legacy and a show of bravery and courage.
Well, thank you.
You're very proud.
Well, we are, and many things have transpired since that have been very good. One of which was being approached by the Fetzer Institute based in Kalamazoo, Michigan, to develop our next creative step. We started a charitable trust right away, the Remy Crowther Charitable Trust, but 10 years later, we started work on the Red Bandana Project, which we created to teach character lessons to young people.
Excellent.
From elementary school through high school, and now we're working on a curriculum for undergraduate at the high school, at the college level. And the lessons are leadership, caring for others, team, the power of one, bridging divides, forgiveness, and carpe diem.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a very powerful experience, and I worked with Vernoy Paolini, who is lead project manager, educator, and a team of wonderful educators, 30 to 40 years experience developing this. And I travel around the country now speaking at schools and corporations, talking about these lessons and the example that Wells left for us.
Right. And what message do you hope to share today, or would you like to share today with the audience?
Well, I would like to share, and I know this is a gathering for women. I would like to share the inspiration that Wells gave us, that you know, it lies within each and every one of us to make a difference in this world, no matter what you face. And women face many issues today. We all face issues, but you know, women need to be empowered to know that they can accomplish, if they set their minds to it, they can accomplish anything a man can.
Right.
And there should be no barriers to at least attempting that. There shouldn't be a spiritual barrier. Yes, you do need to train. You do need to learn whatever field you are wanting to achieve in, but there shouldn't be a barrier to that just because you're a woman. So I want to carry that message forth. We're also very fortunate that a documentary film has been made about Wells. And I'm going to be showing one of the first ones that was made. ESPN did a beautiful 13-minute piece produced by a friend of his at Boston College, Drew Gallagher. It won a Sports Emmy the year it came out.
Oh, excellent.
And I show this everywhere I go. It's a wonderful piece. And a longer documentary has been made. It's not released yet, but it's been going around to film festivals, produced by Matthew Weiss. And that's called Man in Red Bandana. And a book is about to come out. Written.
Going on.
Well, we do. Well, our daughter wrote a wonderful book that has been out and published. I hope this is going to be recorded because it's really important. It's Tom Rinaldi, who is a news commentator, sports commentator for for ESPN. He is the one that wrote the script for the ESPN documentary. He's written a book for young people. It's about 215 word page book, and that is about to be released. It's on pre-sale with Amazon, pre-order with Amazon now, and it's going to be released September 6th. So we're very excited about that. It's going to be just beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, excellent, excellent.
So many exciting things happen,
And is there anything else that you'd like to share? Anything else? Because you've got a lot of things on the horizon. Any other nuggets that are gonna?
I don't know. It's always a surprise. You know, I'm already scheduling speaking engagements at schools for the fall. I did travel to Amman, Jordan, to speak to academic, religious, and business leaders from Jordan, Palestine, Egypt, Sudan, and Lebanon. It was amazing.
Powerful experience.
It was amazing, and it was sponsored by the Institute for Peace and Justice, which is based here in Washington, D.C., and the Royal Institute for Interfaith Studies, which is based in Amman and is one of Prince Hassan bin Talal's special projects where he attended. He's the brother of the late King Hussein and the uncle of the current King Abdullah II. So, and the people I met there were so wonderful, really. It was, and so determined to learn, and that's why I was invited to learn about how to teach their young people to be more compassionate and understanding of others. And because they're very concerned about what's going on, they all condemned the actions of the terrorists. They said these people are criminals and sociopaths. That's right. They were very firm about that, all of them. So, so that's a message I feel I should carry for them. I said I will carry that message to our country.
You know, when you travel internationally and we talk to other people in other parts of the world, and I've traveled internationally, they find that a lot of times they just want the same things that we want.
Absolutely.
They want the same things that we want. They're good people, and they, like you said, just condemn the actions of the small part of the population of which we judge the whole entire population.
Right.
So, you know, that's wonderful that you have shared, you know, with the audience, you know, that message that, you know, they want to teach their children compassion. They condemn those, you know, acts, and those persons do not represent them. So that is really wonderful that you...
Well, thank you. And another concern that they had was in Jordan, which is a relatively small country, and they consider themselves not the wealthy, which I found so interesting.
Right.
But anyway, because of the, you know, they're not the oil country Arabs. They're very concerned because they were getting, at that point last year, they had 30,000 refugees from Syria in their country. And they were very concerned about integrating these young, making them feel a part of their country, and how to do that so that they don't end up with their own homegrown terrorists down the road. So, you know, that's the important thing, I think, about communication, about bridging divides, right? And caring for others and trying to understand people and listen to what people have to say. So because that's when you realize that, and that was my parting message to them, basically, is to bring your young people together outside of any framework of religion. Don't, you know, just bring them all together from all their different backgrounds and let them get to know each other as human beings, just as you were saying, with all the common needs and desires and goals that we all have and we all share for a better life. And then learn about the differences. But first understand the commonality of who who we all are.
Each other. You know, I think we could talk all day long.
We could.
But I know that you have to get going. So
I need a cup of coffee anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
So thank you very much, Paula. It was
Alison
lovely.
Crowther with us here from the Red Bandana Project.
Thank you.
Much success to
and
you.
Visit our website.
Oh, yes.
www.crowthertrust.org or redbandanaproject.org. We have two websites, and the Red Bandana Project is all about the educational work that that we are doing. And spell bandana with a double N.
With a double N.
BANDANNA, and you'll find us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.